It all started on December 17th. It was a high school soccer game, varsity. We were playing an away game. It was an hour to get to Fort Walton. Um, Soccer has always been my passion. Soccer has always been like, my sport, my happiness. It used to be my goal, my dream to play a professional, to be a professional soccer player, and to be able to play soccer my last year of high school was just a dream for me. Like, knowing that I missed out so much my last years of high school and that I got the opportunity to play soccer again, that was just happiness for me. And things changed on December 17th. My life changed, everything changed, my career, everything.
The ACL holds the femur and tibia together. If the knee receives too much stress, the ACL could be sprained or completely torn.
No meniscal tear at all, which was good news, I guess, but bad news is that it's a torn ACL.
They're gonna post themselves like doing out of the ordinary, crazy, awesome things, and they're not gonna really talk about the real struggle that they're having mentally or physically. They're only gonna post the most positive things, and there's nothing wrong with that.
I was terrified. I didn't know what to think. All I knew is something very, very bad happened.
Really, really painful. And remembering that night and the pain that I felt, bro, like, it's unimaginable, trust me. 5 minutes into the game, like not even for the first half, like 5 minutes into the game, I tore my ACL. At first I thought it was like a knee sprain or like, I don't know what it was. I didn't think it was that serious. I didn't think it was that big of a deal. I just didn't think none of that. But the pain was so, like, when I heard my knee snap, I thought I had broken my leg. And that was one of my biggest fears, is breaking a bone, because I've never broken a bone before. And breaking my leg was, I've heard so many stories. I've heard so many people say, like, when you break your leg, things are over for you. So when I thought that I had broken my leg, I wanted to cry. I wanted to cry. I wanted to let it out because I felt so much pain. But when I saw that my leg was like still there, like I was moving it, and they were checking if like I had broken it, nothing. So I thought, okay, well, it's just a sprain, right? And the pain was horrible. Like, the pain was really, I can't describe it. It's horrible. I got home. My knee was swollen. My knee was purple. I lasted that throughout all of December. I was in crutches. I barely walked. I thought I'll be back. You know, I was just waiting for that moment where, oh, I could play, or like, hey, I'm back. I even told coach that same month, like, coach, I'm getting better, because I was getting better. Like, the pain was stopping. I was able to walk. But I didn't know exactly what happened to me. And I thought that everything was going to be okay. I thought everything was going to go back to normal. But as the days went by, things were not normal. Things were not the same. Like, I couldn't play sports. I couldn't play soccer. I couldn't jog. I couldn't do anything. And when it had to do with me doing videos, I couldn't jump up like I always do. I couldn't do these crazy things like I do. I literally had to just... I couldn't do a lot of things. I was limited to so many, and that made me miserable. Like, I was mad at myself.
Putting all this effort in, getting up to this level, and then it's something stupid and simple as just running, and your knee cracks. Like, what do? You know?
Feel the depression after this surgery, and you need to know that you're going to be fine, and you will get through it. It's just something, it really does happen, and it
Something's wrong with me. Something's wrong with my leg. My leg isn't the same. Like, it's not. I don't feel it. Like, I can't do anything. I told her to make me an appointment. She did. I went to my local doctor to see if, she could know what's going on with me. They checked out my leg. They didn't know what it was. So they sent me to an orthopedics. I went to that orthopedics. As soon as he came in the door, he checked out my leg, and within minutes, I think seconds, he told me I had torn my ACL. I didn't even know what an ACL was. I just knew that it was a ligament. I did not know how bad it was. He told me I needed surgery. I freaked out because I knew what surgery meant. And my only concern was that if that surgery was going to change the way things were going to be after it. Like, if I was going to be able to play the same, run the same, if I could do the same things that I did the last time. He told me, yeah. So that gave me, comfortation in a way. I didn't really think about much about surgery. Like, I didn't go home and think about, oh, should I get surgery or not. I think at that moment I looked at my mom and I told my mom I need this surgery because, one, I love soccer. I love playing sports. And I love exercise. I can't be like this for the rest of my life. I'm 18. I can't do this anymore. So I told my mom, I'm getting the surgery. I need the surgery.
Create several small holes and an incision for the instruments and the camera. Once inside, your surgeon will examine your knee for any other damage and address it as needed. Your surgeon will remove the remaining scar tissue and torn ACL. Your new ACL can be created from a number of different tissues around the knee. We prefer to use tissue connecting the quadriceps and kneecap. The new ACL is prepared. Then tunnels are carefully drilled in the bone, avoiding the growth plates. Next, the surgeon places the new ACL in the tunnels and securely anchors it within the knee. The new ACL secures the tibia and restabilizes the knee.
For March 5th, it was like a 2-hour, 3-hour surgery. I went home the same day. My leg was hurting. The surgery really messed me up. I lost strength in my leg. I lost mobility. I was in bed. I had to wear a brace for my leg.
My leg looks like it once did, and it's hard for me to get over. Muscle atrophy happens over a week's time. It just completely goes away, and it's shocking. It really is. I felt like I didn't want to leave my house. I was just embarrassed. I was wearing the big clunky brace, and then in my first surgery, I didn't even want to take the brace off. At first, I felt like my leg was going to crumble without it, but then after I got a little bit more strong, I realized I don't even want to take this off because my leg looks so scary. I'm so embarrassed of it, and I think I didn't wear it longer, but I would wear baggy clothes all the time.
I was in pain most of the time. I was bleeding out. One of my wounds opened up. What sucked about my recovery those days, recently out of the surgery, was having to go to the restroom and having to move around, because I really didn't want my mom or any of my brothers helping me out, because I would feel like I'm bothering them in a way. But they helped me out, and I'm grateful for that. But little by little, every day got better. Every day got better. That's the great thing, and that, the positivity that I kept was that every day got better. Every day I felt, but even though I felt pain, but every day was getting better. And I was soon in crutches. Little by little, around week 4, week 5, I was able to walk a little, not put all of my strength, lean on my leg yet. I was still it's like you're barely knowing how to walk. I was going to therapy. I was going to rehab. They were teaching me how to bend my knee, full extension. Guys, it was a lot of pain, a lot of work. I had to get my strength back. I had to get my mobility back. I had to learn how to walk straight, how to squat straight, because everything, I was relying on my right leg instead of my left, and everything was towards my right and my left. So it was horrible for me. It took time for me to adapt. I was walking. I didn't need crutches. I was exercising. I was doing good. As time went by, you know, I wanted to play. I got back into YouTube. I started making vlogs again. But then I stopped, and right now I'm taking this, not break, but I'm taking this step because I'm preparing for a new chapter, a new era. But I just want to like let everyone know that like this year has not been the best year. But something that you can learn from it is that like even if your life is in like, you know, in a bad spot, or like your life is not where it's supposed to be, things are not going the way you want them to go, things don't seem like they're going good, all you can do at that point is resist and hold on. Because if it wasn't for the positivity, for the help of my family, for the help of my friends, for the for fear, face everything and rise, I wouldn't get through the surgery or the recovery. I would have fallen into hard depression. I would have ruined my relationships that I had. I just would have fell hard and not be able to back up. But thank God I'm here. You know, I'm doing great. I can't wait to see you guys August 26th. I hope you guys are having a fantastic summer, and I will see you guys soon. Peace.